Assalamu alaikum, sister. Thank you for reading to our session. As I understand the situation that you're in, your parents want you to marry your cousin, who you don't like at all. Um, they said that they will not force you to marry this person, and you do understand their concerns, but they really strongly want you to marry him. And the reason they want you to marry him is because they don't want any of their children to marry someone outside of the relatives. And that's a very interesting perspective because on one hand, you feel that you can trust your relatives, you know them, and you would feel safe with them, right? However, that's not always the case. And a lot of times people marry relatives thinking they know them and they don't. And they turn out to be not so kind people, okay? So just because somebody's a relative doesn't mean that everything is going to be fine and that everything's going to turn out good and you can totally trust somebody. We all wish it could be that way, but in reality, it's not. As you know, as a Muslima, you have the right to marry anybody that you want as long as they are Islamically acceptable, okay? So you stated that he is not someone that you would like to marry. He's not someone that you want to have as a partner. And sister, I encourage you to stand on that, okay? Because you're the one that has to live with whoever you marry, not your parents, not, your sister or the person down the road, but you, right? And another thing that's really troublesome is that he doesn't have a job, okay? He doesn't have a job and he doesn't have an education, which, a lot of people don't have a formal education like a university and they do very well. However, he doesn't have a job and, it sounds like he is really not anchored or secured yet to marry anyone, okay? However, your parents want to give him money to start a job if he marries you. And that's a real big problem because part of a man's responsibility in Islam when he gets married is to support his family. He is to work. He's to financially support you and any children that you have. And moving forward, if you both are living off your parents' money, that is really not a good way to start, right? Or even continue. So I would kindly suggest, sister, that you please do speak with your parents when things are calm. Talk to them, of course, with love and respect. And just tell them, that, you do love and respect them, but you are standing firm. You are not going to marry this person. And I kindly suggest, sister, that you do, look into the other alternatives that Muslims have for choosing a possible future marriage partner. All right. There's a lot of different, avenues and ways to do that outside of your family. Okay. And that's another topic. But there are ways, and you're young. Okay. So it's not like you have to hurry up and make a decision. I would encourage you to take your time and explore your options, explore the different avenues of finding a suitable partner. And, when you do meet people, halal way, of course, just make sure that you're compatible and that you feel something positive and that you like the person, right? Because starting a marriage when you don't like somebody and you're not feeling them and they rub you the wrong way and they're not working or they don't want to work or whatever the case is not a good way to start a marriage. So please, sister, when things are calm, sit down and speak with your parents, bring, the hadiths, bring out points in the Quran, relating to marriages, relating to your rights, and just stand firm, right? And then take it from there. But to marry him just for the sake of, making your parents happy or because you feel there is no one else is not a good idea because neither of that is true, okay? So please make dua to Allah, ask him to help you to stand firm, ask him to bless you with somebody that is right for you, and ask him to guide you through, the process of, telling your parents and informing them that you would like to, look elsewhere. We wish you the best.